All right, well, here we go again. I'm actually going to get to do 2 test drives today. Got a nice enough day. I squeezed in by the time you get them hooked up, back to the shop, batteried up, and all the kind of good stuff. Sometimes takes a while to get out here, but I got fortunate enough to a nice enough day that I'm going to be able to do a test run on 2 of these units. This one is a 2019 Tracker 170 with a 40 horsepower Mercury 4-stroke. And here it is. Man, I am in love with these 4-strokes, although I'm still have a place in my heart for the 2-strokes, so I won't badmouth them, but I got to tell you, these little 40s and 60s and 50s, even the 200 that I tried here recently, man, they smooth running outboard motors and quiet. Here we go. This is, like I said, a 40 horsepower 4-stroke. You can see that water pump impeller is just as strong as you'd ever want, shooting a good strong stream out the check valve. And as I've said so many times, and it's worth repeating because I'll probably say it every time, these things are smooth. This thing is sitting there idling just as smooth as glass. Spin around here. Like I said, it's the 170. It does have the optional vinyl floor. And here we go. Here's the dash. The 170s have the built-in gas tank. It's got the rod storage. I would assume, well, that's the live well. Let's try it over here. Here we go. Oh, by the way, it's got a custom cover folded up in there. And 170s with the storage and everything up front. Got your trolling motor. Now this is another one of those rare finds. I can't believe it that I've got 2 of them at the same time, but this thing is only got 1 hour according to the computer, and there's really no way to alter that. So this boat here is another one of those. One I tested a little earlier had 2/10 of an hour, that 175, TX 175. This has got 1 hour, so I guess the guy probably took it to the lake and cruised around once. This boat looks like brand new pretty much. No, the seats are perfect. Of course, there's my toolbox that I always take on all my test drives to make just in the unlikely event one of these things act up. But this is just one super nice boat. Oh, and as you see, I don't have it up, of course, but it's got the BIMINI top the guy added to it. So it's got a couple little extra goodies, the cover and the BIMINI top that you don't find on them all that often. But anyhow, that'll give you an idea of what it looks like here. And now let's take a spin in this thing. I have already GPSed it, and these are no slouches. A lot of people, you know, they don't think the 40s or the 60s, 50, whatever. They don't realize how good these motors run on these boats. This boat I GPSed at 34 miles an hour. Now I am out here by myself, so it might cut it down a little bit, but they come out of the hole well, and really for a little fishing boat, I mean, you know, you can go full blown and spend quite a bit of money, but if you just want a good little fishing boat that you don't have a lot of money tied up in, and you know, you can go fishing anywhere and more places, in fact, than some of the 21s and stuff. This is a lot of boat for not that much money that you have sitting in your garage. You don't have to feel like you're selling the family down, you know, down the river by having it out there. You can kind of just have it there ready to go when you want to go. But you can go every weekend in it too. These things are, like I said, they're no slouch. If this was my only boat, I'd be perfectly happy. For the kind of, we love to go plaster worm fishing, and just, you know, I and my wife, and we fish out of a 17-footer, as a matter of fact. So Anyhow, here we go. Let's see how she planes out. And we are on plane. And once again, like I like to show, because it shows that the hull is a good design and everything. I mean, as you see, I've got my hands free holding the camera with one and waving to you with the other. It's no torque on the steering wheel, and it's not even really trimmed up that much. And of course, these are with the factory aluminum props, so that with a stainless, it would even probably do a little better. But anyhow, here we go. I'm going to show the motor running. They're no slouch, they run good. But anyhow, this is going to be kind of a short one. I'm going to put it on the trailer, and because unfortunately I got to leave the truck and trailer in the water since our boat ramp is pulled up on the boat. The boat dock is pulled up on the boat ramp. But here we go. I'll put it on the trailer and then do a walk around on it. Thank y'all for watching. Okay, well, I just finished the test drive and lake check, and now I thought I'd go ahead and knock out a quick land inspection here. This is the 2019 Tracker 170 with a 40 horsepower Mercury 4-stroke. And as I said, I just finished my lake check, so we'll start out here. Let's start by showing the bottom. No scratches on the bottom, never been beached or anything to cause any kind of blemish. This boat is a dark navy blue, and it is, well, let me start off by saying, and I've already mentioned this on the lake test, but it's always worth repeating something like this. This boat has got 1 hour on it. It's another one of those incredible finds that people bought it and guess they took it out one time for a cruise or something, because it doesn't look like it's been fished out of. There is no blemishes, no scratches. Boat's just super clean, pretty much looks new. No nicks in the decals or anything, and you know they'll do that putting them on the trailer on the side bunks. But it's got the Bimini top, which I've already mentioned on the lake check. Walk around here, the motor just perfect. Get down here and show the skeg. No paint knocked off the skeg, all original paint on the skeg. The prop, not a nick on it. Back of the boat, no nicks, no scratches. Here we are on the driver's side. Same thing, no nicks, no scratches, just pretty much flaw free. Brand new spare tire, never been on the ground. Show the bottom here on the driver's side. No nicks, no scratches on it. Just a super clean boat. As I said, with an hour, it's beyond clean. There's the deck again. Showed it on the lake check, but no damage, no weather damage. Seats perfect. Dash, no fade, no weather damage. Super nice boat. Like I said, this is all the boat anybody would need if they, for a recreational fisherman, or of course I've seen some guys out there doing incredibly well in tournaments in these things. So You don't have to have a $100,000 boat to win bass tournaments. But for a recreational fisherman, this thing is ideal. Anyhow, once again, I appreciate y'all watching. I hope this gives you a little insight into these 170s. Thank you.